I did a Google search today on most affordable cities in Southern California, and this one city kept coming up over and over again. So today we're going to go over what I consider to be the nicest, most affordable city in Southern California, and we'll get after it right now. If you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss a thing, go ahead and hit that notification bell and subscribe so you won't miss out. My name is Steve Batiste. I'm the broker owner of Next Home West Realty, and we get calls and emails every day from people just like you wanting to make their move into Southern California. So whether it be 9 days or 90 days, shoot me a text, send me an email, or pick up the phone and give me a call. I'd love to help you. I'd love to show you around. So as I mentioned, I did a Google search for the most affordable city in Southern California, or should I say cities in Southern California. And one city was pretty much on all the lists, and that's Murrieta, California. Know the area very well. So let's take a look at the city, check out some Zillow listings and what you can expect from Murrieta, California. All right, so Murrieta basically is located about an hour from downtown San Diego. So if you live in San Diego and you want to get a lot more for your money, it's an hour drive, it's worth it. If you're anywhere up in here, if you're in, if you get stationed at Camp Pendleton, housing prices right around Camp Pendleton are going to be 75 to 80% more than you can get up in Murrieta, downtown San Diego. For what you get, you're going to pay a heck of a lot more money. I'm going to go ahead and put in here Los Angeles. So the drive to Los Angeles is going to take you about, let's just call it 2 hours. Depending on, as you can see right here, there's a lot of traffic going on in this area. If you're driving, if you have to commute to downtown Los Angeles every day, it might be a little too far for you to drive. But if you work like a shift job where you work a later shift, or you go in and you work a couple of days and then you go home. Like I have a client and a really good friend of mine that's a firefighter in Los Angeles, and he lives in Murrieta, and he drives in, stays at work for a few days, and then drives home. And one of the reasons he moved out to Murrieta was that the city of Murrieta is one of the safest cities in Southern California. As a matter of fact, at one point it was the safest city in Southern California. It's dropped off a little over the past few years, but still very safe city to live in. So according to niche.com, the only thing that's a C- is housing, because they consider like nationwide what the housing prices are. Obviously, if you live in California, or you have to live in California, you get stationed in California, those housing prices are going to be higher than anywhere else in the country for the most part. But you also make more money out here. If you're stationed in the military and you get a BAQ, basic allowance for quarters, for those of you that don't understand that jargon, it's going to be a lot higher in California. If you work for a corporation out here, your pay is going to probably be higher than it would if you say lived in Alabama or Georgia, for instance. But of course, cost of living in Georgia versus California, there's really no comparison. But if the more you get paid, the better of a quality of life you can have for certain things. I was talking to my brother this morning. He lives in Alabama, and we were going back and forth on which was better, place to live. And, he considers, the quietness of Alabama, what he wants, that's what he's looking for. I, on the other hand, like to be able to get in my car and be in the mountains in the snow in an hour, or at the beach, like really quick. So if you're in Murrieta, you're about 45 minutes from the beaches, about an hour to an hour and a half from the snow. You can go to the desert in an hour. There's just so much to do. It's pretty centrally located. If you can see on the map, we have Joshua Tree National Park. You get to Santa Barbara really quick. So it's right here in the center between San Diego and Los Angeles. It's a great commuter town, but the real reason a lot of people like to move there is because it's very safe. All the schools are top notch. So the public school system's rated an A, and there's a reason. The schools are great. Some of the best schools in Riverside County are down in Murrieta. Really great place to raise your kids. It's quiet. There's not a lot of crime. I mean, I would say for the most part, the crime is probably like petty crime, like theft, stuff like that people walking around at night checking the doors on cars to see if they're open so they can, steal what's inside. But lock your door. I don't care where you are. I mean, I know people that live out in, the country and they leave their house open, and that's cool. But, there's also a downside to that. And, on any given day, you have to like work to find something to do. Southern California, you can pretty much find whatever you want to do, whatever you're into, whatever type of food you want to eat, no matter where you are, no matter what time of day, you can get there pretty quick. The other, Murrieta is out in the Inland Empire. It's right north of Temecula, California. Temecula, California, there's a huge wine country down there. There's a lot of bars, a lot of entertainment. Murrieta, same thing. There's the old town in Murrieta has been building up over the years. There was a time when there weren't a lot of shops down there. Now there's a lot of shops down there. I think every Thursday night they have an open like market where people like vendors will come out and set up tables. So it's a really good community for raising a family. If you want to raise a family, I think everybody does. The police department in Murrieta is top notch. They really take care of business, which is probably attributes to why the city has such a good ranking on crime. And also, most of the people out there they're just good people to, you never run into people that are rude. I've been to downtown Los Angeles where people are just rude. Like, they'll cut in front of you at the gas station, and then when you say something, they just throw a negative comment back at you. Murrieta, friendly area. Temecula area, that whole area is really friendly. So let's take a look at some houses at different price points over here. So if you kind of look at the map here, over in this area here, this is French Valley area. A lot of the homes over here, they're newer homes, and especially up in the North Murrieta, up in this area. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see this a little bit better. North Murrieta and then out towards French Valley in this area. The houses are a lot newer out in that area. 2000, 2020, 2021, 22. The difference is, you have a newer house, but the special assessments, or, there's other people that have Melrose, but in this area where you have a special assessment, the special assessment on those houses are upwards of 0.9%. So if you have a 1.1% property tax in Murrieta or in the county, those special assessments that they use to, build up the roads and to, add funds to build the schools, make the schools nicer, for the water district, to put the street lights in. Those special assessments in that area, because they're all newer homes, they put those special assessments on those homes for 30 years. So a lot of those homes out there, you're looking at another, at least 20, 25 years of special assessments on those homes. Whereas if you look over in West Murrieta, in this area, there are some newer homes now in West Murrieta that they're building up, like new home developments. So those will also have the special assessments. But pretty much in this area, the special assessments are very low. So that can make a difference of a couple $100 a month on your house payment. $500, $600, $700 a month on your house payment, and it could bring your buying power down. So if you have an approval of $500,000 and you add another almost percentage of interest on that, that will take your buying power down to, in that area, about $450,000, maybe even less. I would talk to my lender to get those numbers exact. Not a lender, and I went to school, in the South. So anyway, so over in this area, you're going to have an older community. A lot of people prefer West Murrieta over East Murrieta. Murrieta, for the most part, is just a great town. But let's go in here and look at some properties in Murrieta. Right here we have a home in Central Murrieta. It's $720,000. It's a 2,700 square foot home, 4 bedroom, 3 bath. If you look at the pictures, pool homes are going to cost you a little bit more money. in the area because during the summertime it does get hot. It's gotten up to 115 degrees before when I was there, but for what you get for the money, it's a nice little home. Nice kitchen. Looks like they have new flooring in here. Older countertops, but that's easy to fix. Great curb appeal on this home. And, you know, I think a lot of people, you know, what they're going to want is, you know, if you have a large family, this is a fairly good size home for the price. It looks updated. Might have to put a little bit of money into it, but yeah, man, it's a really nice looking place. Got to give it to them. For $720,000, it's a really good buy. And, you know, the backyard, we have a pool back there, which, you know, for the kids and, you know, during the summer, you're going to be glad you had that. And the backyard looks pretty private too. If you look, you'll see like there's a sloping hill up here. And yeah, this is seems like a pretty good buy for $720. You know, the good thing too is like right now, you know, housing's a little slower, but that probably shouldn't be in there either, because what if it doesn't stay slow? And it probably won't. So let's go over here and take a look at, you know, we'll go into West Murrieta. We also have up here in La Cresta area, there's really nice custom homes up in this area. You know, let's take a look at this one. $3.5 million. It is a 4,300 square foot home, 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 28 acres. That's a lot of land. If you try looking for a home on 28 acres in Orange County, forget it. You're going to pay a lot. This is a really, really nice home. Looks like it has a probably 5-car garage. Looks like they might have some vineyards out in the back. I mean, you really, for the price, I mean, look at that place. Incredible. Nice pool. Now, up in La Cresta, it's very quiet. You know, there's not a lot of people going up there, not a lot of traffic going through the house. You know, the only issue that you find sometimes if you have Wi-Fi at the house, it's usually not an issue, but you know, if you get out in certain parts of La Cresta, the cell phone coverage but if you have Wi-Fi at your house, you shouldn't have an issue with that. And, you know, you're secluded. And I'm telling you, this home in Orange County probably about $20 million. I mean, look at the land, look at the just the craftsmanship in this home, the kitchen, everything's been done right. Beautiful home. Look at that. I mean, you can't beat it. Maybe you can get him to leave that step stool to get up in and out of bed. But I mean, this house is incredible. And look at that pool. My goodness. You imagine waking up every morning and that's your view, and you have that beautiful pool to go out to. Really, really, really nice house. Really nice place. Murrieta, $3.5 million and 28, almost 29 acres. That's pretty good. So let's go now. We also have some custom homes down in West Murrieta. Down now up in La Cresta, you're gonna have to drive out there to the home. It's kind of far out, but you know, if you get down into Murrieta, these homes are right behind Old Town Murrieta. So Old Town's going to be in this area in here. It's hard to tell on this map. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, so this is pretty much Old Town all through here. And then you go down to Guava Street. Now they just redid all these roads. So Guava Street, you know, off of Jefferson, it actually makes it a lot quicker to get back into these homes down here. Before you used to have to go up, get into Old Town Murrieta, then come back down Jefferson. So it was kind of a pain, but they just opened up to Jefferson, which is a main thoroughfare through Murrieta. Goes down into Temecula right here. But for this area down here for $1.7 million, you know, you're getting a home that is 4,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 5-bath on 2 acres. But again, this beautiful, beautiful home. I mean, there's a gated entry into the community, but the home also has gates on it. You know, a lot of land, a lot of space around the homes over here, and another super nice pool. And this house is, very well put together. Great curb appeal. Wow. I mean, incredible. I'm saying wow because for $1.7 million in, let's say, Seal Beach or Huntington Beach or Long Beach, you're getting probably about a 1,400 square foot home, a lot older, crammed in between a couple of other homes, just a whole different buy. But of course, it's where you want to live. If you want to live in close to the city, or you need to live close to the city, downtown Los Angeles or, Huntington Beach, that's what you buy. That's the cost of living in those areas. But in Murrieta, for $1.7 million, you get a very good size home, newer homes, and good lots and safe neighborhoods. And this one has a bar in it. I actually just sold a model match just like this in Murrieta not too long ago, and went for a little bit more than this. So this one's going for 1.7. The one I sold went for 1.9. Different market, but still for the price. Look at Huntington Beach or San Diego for $1.7 million, and you'll see a huge difference in what you get. All right, let's go over here to East Murrieta now and see some of the newer homes that are for sale. Let's see here. Okay, we're looking at, this one's about $730,000. So this one's 3,446 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It is on a 7,800 square foot lot. So it's a lot smaller, but less than half the price of the home we just looked at. This one is, really nice in a nice neighborhood. Again, with these homes in this area, they're going to be priced, your payment's going to be higher because of the special assessment taxes on them. But it's a newer home. You can't, you're either going to get a new home with special assessments or an older home without. Depending on how the home was taken care of, the older home, some people like the how they built them back then and versus now. I think a lot of the technology in the newer homes is really good, but the way the material and the craftsmanship they used in the older homes is great too. So it kind of really depends on what you as a buyer like. If you like an older home, go over to West Murrieta. If you like a newer home, East Murrieta. Just remember that there's going to be the special assessments are going to be higher. And most of these tracts over in East Murrieta are going to also have HOAs, where a lot of them in West Murrieta do not. But this one's, it's a nice home, nice, clean. Looks like carpet looks fairly new inside of there. Looks like it's been taken care of. Not that old, so not too much wear and tear on it. But all the the bathrooms look clean. Some of the features in here look like standard features, like the tub, easily upgraded. Huge closet, huge walk-in closet, huge walk-in laundry room. Again, on some of the older homes in West Murrieta, the laundry is going to be out in the garage, but in East Murrieta and Central Murrieta, they're usually in the home. So yeah, nice place. Now you also have what's called Central Murrieta right here. For the most part, these are going to be older homes. As you get up here where Clinton Keith Road is, again, special assessments are going to be higher in this area. Just look for the age of the house. If the house is less than 30 years, you're going to have more special assessments. If it's less than 5 years old, special assessments are even higher. But you're paying the money for the infrastructure that's built in around your home. So police, fire, the sewer systems, the lighting, the sidewalks, all those, they all cost money. So the buyers actually, pay for that. There were some subdivisions out in this area out here in Winchester area, out past Murrieta, that the builder actually paid those special assessments off, but there's only like one or two out that way. And then every now and again you'll find, I found one of my clients a property in Spencer's Crossing, it's an HOA higher special assessment area. The builder sold the land to a private developer who only built a few homes, and the private developer paid off those special assessments. So I have a client that actually lives in Spencer Crossing. All the homes around him are on an HOA. They all have higher special assessments, but he doesn't because they've already been paid because they're a custom home. Take you over here to another area in Murrieta called Bear Creek. Now, Bear Creek is a gated community, and the homes in there are custom homes. There are some condos in there that are less expensive, but the HOAs, the HOAs are kind of pricey in that subdivision. So even though you buy a condo in there, the HOA fee is basically adding another, almost like adding another $100,000 to your loan. So you want to keep that in mind. But here we have a 4,600 square foot home at 1.7, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, and it is on a half an acre. This one looks like it's overlooking the golf course. Beautiful, again, beautiful home. Grand entryway. I mean, for 1.7, anywhere else in Southern California, you will not touch this. So now you're starting to see why Murrieta is so affordable. And not only is it the affordability of it, it's just a great place to live, super safe, great school systems, shopping, anything you can ask for is right there by you. You're going to have to drive if you work in Los Angeles or if you work in San Diego area or up in Riverside. You can't beat the town. It's a nice place. Great kitchen. Look at that kitchen. It's awesome. Look at that. 1.6 million. It's crazy that you can still find a home like this in California for that price. I mean, you go in, like I said, you go Los Angeles County, Orange County, LA County, even San Diego County, you're going to be hard pressed to find something like this for the price that it's at. I mean, look at the laundry room. I mean, incredible. Look at that. Just a wonderful home. Just imagine coming home to that. And the gated, it's got a gated community golf course in there. There's restaurants, there's so much to do. It's Bear Creek is very close to the freeway. You could be on the 15 in probably 10 minutes or less, depending on if there's little bottleneck traffic there. But usually you're there quick. I mean, from the front gate to the 15 is probably about 5-minute drive. If you're looking for a place that you can just jump on the freeway and head out and have a house like this, look no further. This is an awesome area to be in. I even the fact that we don't have, fences around the backyards is another awesome thing. Just roll out there and, in the morning before anybody comes out and hit a few rounds. Don't tell anybody I told you that, but should be okay. Anyway, just incredible location, beautiful home. So that's it on Murrieta. If you need anything, you have any questions, I know the area very well. My kids, I have 3 kids that actually graduated. They went all the way through from elementary school all the way up to high school in Murrieta, and that's where they call home. I've lived there for a long time. And, it's just a great place to raise a family, great community, great people. And for the price, I'm going to make it probably the best, most affordable city in Southern California that I can think of. I know there's other ones out there that are less expensive, but not necessarily as safe or as nice. And like I said at the beginning of the video, Murrieta tops all the charts. It's on every chart out there. So if you're looking to make a move, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I would really love to show you around town and help you make your move to Southern California as smooth as possible. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss a thing.